I vlogged last. Proper vlog for me. So there's going to be no description, no intro to this. We're just going to jump straight in because that's just how we're going to roll today. Life isn't edited, nor are my videos. So, what's been going on with Bama Bam? So, a couple of bits. So we had, I'm going to rewind, I'll rewind her surgery. So after her surgery, where she had surgery on her teeth, she had 2 teeth out, she was going really well. It was all really good, life was going pretty sweetly, she was ticking along really nicely. I think there's a tractor behind me, there is a tractor behind me. It was all going really, really nicely, and then it kind of wasn't. And it was quite a big drop in performance. Is he coming my way? I don't know. It was quite a big drop in performance. She just kind of massively dropped off in her performance. Massively dropped. Hello, Tom Tom. We're going to come and stand with you and let the tractor go past us. Hello, Tom Tom. So there was quite a big drop in performance, and it just kind of got considerably worse very, very quickly, very quickly, and yeah, it wasn't very good, and it wasn't at all, no, actually it really wasn't good. So she had a bad Ram show jumping, and Ram actually refused a jump. Oh, he stalled it. Now Ram doesn't really refuse fences, ever. She never refuses her jumps. Ooh. She never refuses her jumps. She never refuses her fences. She never refuses anything. So the first time she refused, I was like, okay. And she hadn't been lame, but nor was she quite right in herself. She just wasn't 100%. Which made it a little bit easier for me. Sorry, I changed arms, that one's hurting. So it made it a little bit easier for me to be like, But she was eating fine. Sorry, my hay fever's really bad today as well. She was fine in herself, she was fine in everything else. It was just the work. She wasn't happy in her work, but she wasn't particularly off in herself either. So anyway, fast forward another week, and I was like, I'm not convinced that I think I'm looking too much into this. And then we did a couple of hacks and took the pressure off, and then she felt she was okay, she seemed all right, and I was like, okay, maybe I've just put too much pressure on her, maybe I'm being, maybe I've been a bit much for her, maybe I just need to calm down and less competitions, and maybe that's not what she wants. So we calmed down, and we didn't do as much competition, or as many competitions, sorry, that's terrible English, Holly. We didn't do as many, watcha! Really satisfying doing that, I love doing that. We didn't do as many competitions, we didn't do as much jumping, ouch, and she was all right. Then we went competing again. Hello, Princess P, the star of the show. New star of the show. Oh, she's so gorgeous. So we went, good girl. Yeah, I know, bath time, come on. So we went and we did some really easy, ones at one of our not so local venues, but a really nice venue, really chilled, and they started early, which meant that I didn't get to walk the course, so I didn't know where I was going. Now normally that doesn't really bother this pony, and this pony just kind of muddles through, and she's like, don't worry Mum, I'll just gallop and hope for the best. And this day she refused the fence. She slid into the fence. Now my instructor, when she looked back at that round, said she just scared herself. She just skied into the fence and frightened herself. And I was like, But something has made her not want to take off in the first place, so she has slid into the fence. So we had a chat, and she said that she's just knocked her confidence. That combined with the next weekend, we went out to Wakesend Farm. Now Wakesend, I don't know how many of you watch this channel are local to sort of like Biggleswade, Bedfordshire area. Wakesend build massive courses. Like, they are full up and they're up to height. And especially when they get to sort of 60, 70, they go from, oh, that's nice and inviting, to, gonna have to stand off that one. So they were like big fences. And I did the 60 and the 70, I went down in height, whereas normally we do, Libra pushes, normally we do 70, 80, and we've started to jump confidently at 80. So I went down in height knowing it was big, after our bowed round at Nebworth, and she refused the 60, and I was like, okay. So we did the 70, we went round, which now knowing what I know, I wish I didn't do. I wish I hadn't done that. So we went round, wasn't a particularly good round, if I'm honest. She didn't feel bad, but nor did she feel like she actually wanted to leave the ground. So we had the vet out about 2 days after that, and I was like, something is wrong. Now I had my bets on her mouth. I thought maybe her mouth's got hayseed or something in the gap that her tooth used to be in, sealed over, caused an infection possibly. It wasn't her mouth, it was her feet. So every farrier shoes differently, and I'm not saying what my farrier did was wrong, because it wasn't. It just doesn't agree with this horse behind me. His way of shoeing just did not agree with her. So I've had to completely do a rethink on how, on how I shoe her. So her shoes are now off. Can't really tell from the video, but she's not clip-clopping. So she's barefoot. Holy hellfire, she feels better. I'm going to insert a clip at the end of this clip of how much better she's feeling. Actually, no, I won't, because I've deleted the thing off of my phone that edits the videos, because I'm trying to find a new one because the other one was rubbish. I'll put a short on my channel of what happened on our hack today. Let's just say it was eventful. I was out for 2 hours. I feel like I've been out for a day's hunt. Seriously, I'm wrecked. Absolutely wrecked. So, that is the long and the long of it, basically. That is what is our update. So the vet came out and the vet was like, pull the shoes off, and I was like, okay. So we have, and she's better. Yay! So yes, happy horse, happy owner. Life's good all around really, but she's now having a bath. Ugh.